To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the...
Oh, look out! The 20. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon! You know they love their track at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get to the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Past the 25. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. A 1st down for the offense. They'll give it to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground.
2nd down coming up. Trying play action. He makes the connection. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
The give to the back. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And the Ducks are threatening on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. On the run, still looking. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's caught inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Feeling some heat. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They want to throw it. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. Trying to set the tone with the run. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Running back searching for a hole. Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Handoff to the lone back. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Ducks are in the red zone. From the gun, running back gets to give. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st. Touchdown! The offense starts with a short field. The give to the back. Smashes through. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Takes the handoff. It's Johns. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Ducks are flying down the field. Powers forward. Touchdown, Oregon! Couldn't order better field position for this offense. He leaves it with his back. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give out of the gun. Touchdown! Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. What a cut. Now he's loose. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Leaves it with the running back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Turning to the running game on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying to impose their will with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the inside. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the...
Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is... When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been